Heyo, Kelvin prankz here, and today I'm going to be talking about the number of hours that Astelic has in Bedwars. And one thing I would like to say before the video starts is that I will not be covering Astelic's main ult called Cookie, because it joined before the day of October 5th, 2017. If you've seen my previous video, which is on the number of hours that Bombies has in Bedwars, you'll understand why I can't cover accounts that joined before October 5th, 2017. So how do you calculate the number of hours someone has in Bedwars? So basically, you have total experience gained in Bedwars, and all of that is comprised of all your different sources of experience. You can gain experience in Bedwars by winning a game of Bedwars, playing a minute of Bedwars, completing a quest, or purchasing a 5% experience boost with tournament points. And using the Hypixel API, you can find the total raw amount of experience someone has in Bedwars. The API also gives you the total number of quests and the total number of wins someone has on their account. I didn't mention the 5% experience boost because I have a whole section on it at the very end of the video. And with that, this is all the information that we need to calculate the total amount of hours someone has in Bedwars. I've also made a bunch of improvements to my method, and I found out that I was about 10 hours off from what I initially predicted Bombies' total number of hours to be. My biggest source of error that I found was when I was scrolling through the Hypixel forums, and I saw a post from Noneleft that said, the first time you join a lobby in Bedwars, it automatically gives you 500 experience so that you're not 0-star. This then equated to be a 4-hour error in the initial reading that I said in the video, so I'm sorry about that. And then the other 6 hours came from me not realizing that there are Lunar New Year quests, so my bad about those two. However, the large uncertainty I did say at the very end of the video, being plus or minus 44 hours, did account for this small error. Okay, I know, I'm officially boring you. Let's calculate the number of hours Astelic has in Bedwars. The first step is to find the total number of win experience, so you just take the number of wins that Astelic has and multiply it by the respective win experience per each game mode, and bam, you have the total number of win experience. The second step is to get the quest experience, which is just the same thing. You take the total number of quests, multiply it by the respective quest experience, and bam, add it all together, you get quest experience. The third step is to account for the double XP during a Hypixel tournament. And what I did was I just assumed that Astelic probably takes between 6.5 to 8.5 minutes per tournament game, and then multiplied that by the expected experience gain if it was a normal game of Bedwars. The third step is to account for the experience gain due to presents, and because only epic gifts give you presents and 30 experience at that, you just have to multiply the number of epic presents gotten by 30 and you have the experience gain due to presents. And finally, we have the 5% experience boost perk, which you can buy. I know I said that I would talk about it at the very end of the video, but I might as well now. So the 5% experience boost does exactly what it says. It gives you 5% extra experience per game played. The reason why the 5% experience boost is such an issue is because Hypixel doesn't track when you buy the 5% experience boost. However, because Astelic is a YouTuber, she has a bunch of videos on her channel of her progressing through her main account. The two closest screenshots that I have of her before and after purchasing the 5% experience boost is at level 117 and at level 124. As bad as this sounds, it does only present an hour-and-a-half uncertainty in the final reading. So with all these numbers, we take the total experience Astelic has in Bedwars and subtract every single number that we just got. This gives us the final result of 387 hours, plus or minus 30 hours. Two things. The first is that this number is way lower than what Bombies has. There's good reason behind it. Bombies is a 600 star while Astelic is only a 200 star, and also Astelic has a 200 star ult, and I cannot calculate the number of hours that ult has in Bedwars for reasons mentioned in the previous video. And the second thing I want to mention is why there's such a large percentage uncertainty in the number of hours Astelic has in Bedwars. Tournament games contribute a little bit, there was about 4 hours of uncertainty there. However, the biggest source of uncertainty, which wasn't present in the previous video, is presents. So I said earlier, all you just have to do is multiply the total number of epic gifts you got by the experience gained from an epic gift. It's simple in theory, however, Hypixel doesn't track the total number of epic gifts you have. It only tracks the total number of presents you have. So I've been playing Bedwars quite a bit during the holiday season, and one thing that I noticed is that only about 10 to 20% of the total gifts you have are from epic gifts. The issue is that Astelic has redeemed 2.6 thousand presents in the shop this Christmas season. And this has led to a 25-hour uncertainty in my reading. But in conclusion, it doesn't really matter. I'm just having fun, and I'm seeing how much some of my favorite YouTubers are playing Bedwars. That being said, Astelic, if you're watching this, you know, a screeny, I wouldn't really mind. It would be pretty cool. Also, I would like to make it very clear that asking for a screeny is not simping. If I see comments down below saying, oh, he used to be a Bombi simp and now he's an Astelic simp, oh man, he really switched it up. Oh my goodness, I will be fuming. But yeah, that will wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. I have Brayden and Bedless Noob coming up soon. Watch out for that.